Good morning, people. I have picked up my helper for today. You're going to meet another new guest. We actually come a long way. No exit. I must go the other way. And this is Marius Jr. We always in Afrikaans refer to him as small, tiny Marius, but he's huge. Not in weight, but in length. So, because he's named after his father, which is also Marius. So I refer to him sometimes as Marius, but if I want to avoid confusion, he is referred to as MJ. And MJ, can you remember how we met?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Sure. How old was I?
17.
No, yeah. 16.
16.
Yeah.
You were still in school. And they stayed diagonally, not directly where Amanda and Niels stay. Well, Niels is dead now, you know.
Yeah.
But I will show you next time where they stayed, but close, 20 meters, if that much.
Yeah.
And when I used to go for a run, then I would stop and we would have a talk. I actually knew you before I actually met your father.
Yeah.
And that day I went to Spar in Sunridge Park with my parents. And the doctor gave me new medication. And we went to Kapelini, which is a coffee shop in Sunridge Park. And I thought I'm going to have food in my stomach. So I'm going to take my first dose of the new medication. And after that, my mom wanted to go and buy, what a place to stop. Huh? Yesterday, they really just stop where they want to. Such a dangerous place to stop. You can't pass them then because it's at a circle. Any case, and my mom wanted to go and do some grocery shopping, and after we had something to eat, and I went to the shop with her, and we were walking up and down the aisles, of course, like you do grocery shopping. And I said to my mom, and that wasn't long after, no? It's not like an hour or so after. It must have been like 20 minutes or 30 minutes after I've taken the medication. You know what the complex looks like. And I said to my mom, yeah, I'm not feeling very well now. And because I so often don't feel very well, people don't take me serious when I say I don't feel very well now. And then she said, no, do this and do that. We're finished now you will feel better. In the end, I wanted to pass out of the shop. They had to wheel me with a wheelchair to the car. Now you remember. I saw that he was looking at me, not knowing where the story was going. They had to wheel me to the car with a wheelchair. My parents had to bring me home. And MJ came over to help offload the groceries. And then my parents left and he stayed with me quite a bit longer to make sure that I was okay. And only when I started to get color back in my face and I was less wobbly and fainty, did he go home. And that is how MJ and myself met. And he's always there for me. If I am in a pickle, then MJ will come through for me. He also went with me when we went to fetch the ducks in Humansdorp. That was also a trippy that the two of us made all by ourselves, which was also very nice. And today he's coming through for me. He's going to be my video man at the Boho Market. I've picked him up now at Sherwood Spar. This is Walker Drive. We are now turning into, what is this road? Kamma. I gave her money last time. This is the suburb. I think this is Kamma Road or something.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Kamma Avenue.
Kamma Avenue. Okay, we've got lots of avenues. Okay, then this is Kamma Avenue, and then in the front we will be turning into Kragga Kamma Rd. And what's the time? About 9:15? Is it now?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Past 9.
Oh, we're going to be nice and early, which is nice, because then maybe I can do a few interviews before all the people start to arrive. Because it is Saturday, it's winter, it is cold, it's load shedding, people. So now everything becomes a four-way stop. Nobody is really sure what's going on. Maybe I can then do a few interviews before all the people are going to arrive, because it is Saturday morning. It's school holidays. The school actually closed yesterday. It's winter. It's quite cold. Aren't you cold? And look at the steam or the mist. That steam. That's the sun baking on the very cold, wet grass. It's actually looking nice. And that truck is filling up water out of the stream. It's a municipality truck.
They're pumping out.
Yeah. I wonder why. I wonder where it's going. And so maybe the people will only come to life here by 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. I would say. Ooh, I hate it when people don't have patience. Look at that guy now. For what? Isn't it terrible of that submarine that went to the Titanic? But you know, I said to Amanda, if you want to do irresponsible things and play with your life, if you look for death, then death will find you.
That's true.
You know, that is just for the level of intelligence. You would think that they would make better decisions, but then apparently the one guy said, the guy that built the little submersible said that life is a risk. If you get up in the morning, it is a risk, which is true. But still, there are levels of risk taking. We can't get away from the fact that life is risk. But you don't do irresponsible things. That was, in my opinion, extremely irresponsible. Extremely irresponsible. Can you understand it? The one guy actually said on Facebook, there are certain places on Earth or in life or on this planet that humans aren't meant to go, and that is so true. Oh, they're building oh, it must cost them a fortune. I know what my wall cost me. It's a corner plot. It's about 3 or 4 times the length of when you stay in a normal plot. The corner plots are normally a little bit bigger than the other plots as well.
Bigger and longer.
Yeah. And then you must take that corner. It's a beautiful day, at least.
Very nice.
Because if the wind blows, it's not nice to actually video, because you get that wind coming over the mic all the time.
Yeah, that.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
Yeah, that can be terrible. Well, some of the viewers said that please, they prefer the wind than to listen to music, because your free music on YouTube, you don't have the best of choice. If you pay, then you have a bigger choice, but it's still not wow music that you can put to it, but it's better than the very free music that you can choose from.
Yeah.
I wonder where it started that we think that we cannot have something unless we blast the people out with music. Because there's a market at Van Staden's Gorge. I didn't know where Van Staden's Gorge was. I went the wrong way to a market which was in Kragga Kamma Rd. But they do have a market in Van Staden's Gorge. So when that market is on, I will ask you with beautiful. Beautiful, it's on a gravel road. Turn onto a gravel road. Now if you're in that nature surroundings, why on earth do you want to blast
Music.
Okay people, we are arriving at today's Boho market. It is next to the Dutch Reformed Church in Sunridge Park, and there is already loads of cars. How could I have thought that there wasn't going to be? Oh, there is a lot. The people in Port Elizabeth are early birds.